what is a systematic active equity portfolio?
A systematic active equity process uses a lot of quantitative models. It is backed by large-scale data. It depends on behavioral insights, and it factors a lot of advanced risk controls rather than just do the bottom-up stock picking. If I was to define in one line, Rahul, the objective of SAE is to capture little alpha across many investment bets rather than depend on few investment bets to generate a lot of alpha for you. And hence, this approach is risk-aware, benchmark-aware.
Lovely, Komal. I think that's a brilliant start to what we're trying to achieve here. Let's get into the next question. Okay, what are the key features of a systematic portfolio?
So let me first give you the key differences. And I think there are 4 features based on which I'll try and explain SAE to you. The first and the foremost feature is that decisions here in SAE are based on data and a lot of model-based approach which is predefined.
Okay.
This is contrast to how an individual would take a view and then take decisions. So fundamental says I would have a fund manager making a view on a stock and then take calls to build that into a portfolio, versus that SAE would depend on data, insights, model, and through a process get guided to build a portfolio. Number 2, we are saying that the portfolio here is dynamic, which means that you would see rebalancing of portfolios happening very, very frequently. Because over here, we are seeing fundamentals, valuation, sentiment, and many other signals that are evolving on day-to-day basis. The portfolios here receive signals on everyday basis, and based on that, a portfolio manager can take decisions.
So it's more dynamic. What you're saying is, the portfolio churn, so higher churn for a portfolio is good for a systematic strategy.
That's
so
right.
1 and 2. Let's get into number 3, Komal.
I'll bring the third point. Risk is analyzed and calibrated with an exposure to a sector or a stock. Most of the portfolios that are created using SAE are aware to the key features of that fund. For example, when we launched the JioBlackRock FlexiCap fund, that portfolio is aware of the risk at a stock level. Today, when we are launching a new fund offer of our systematic approach-based sector rotation fund, this would be risk-aware to the sector. While the umbrella strategy is same, but we do see that based on what the fund has to deliver, the risk is evaluated in comparison to what the strategy of the underlying fund is. That's core to SAE. And the last and not the least, which I kind of mentioned earlier, and I'll reiterate it again, is that in SAE, you would see a diversified portfolio because the idea is to capture alpha from these smaller bets rather than capture a very large alpha into a single stock. So these are the key 4 pillars on which SAE approach is based.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.